Alright, what is up? So, originally I didn't plan on going live. I was just actually going to record this and make a video out of it, but it's nothing too crazy. So I figured I'd just it's just like a little bit of the, behind the scenes miners kind of thing. So I'm probably just going to post this video up after the fact, after the live goes. It's an easy way for me to just do like kind of like a one take video. But if you do manage to make it on live while we're here, well, welcome. What's up? Now let me flip the camera around and show you guys what I'm actually dealing with right here. So we have the NVIDIA side over here. Got the 1050 rig, got the 1060 rig, the 1080s, 1070s and stuff is all downstairs. Then over here on the AMD side, I have my Sapphire 470 mining cards. Those have been awesome cards. I'm not selling those. I love those cards. Then down here I have my RX570 cards. These have been awesome cards. I love those. Now, right here in the middle, this has been my problem child rig. I have a, what is that? An RX580, that's an 8 gig, another RX580 8 gig, another RX580 8 gig, and then two 560s. This rig right here has been my problem rig. So instead of me constantly having issues and stuff, I'm going to put this motherboard and these power supplies to better service because I have another set of 6 GTX 1060 6 gig. So I'm going to pull these 580s out. I'm actually going to use the Sapphire Nitro, potentially the Sapphire Nitro, maybe the MSI for a gaming build. Then I'm going to sell off the other 560s, maybe sell off that 580. Potentially my fiance was talking about maybe wanting a computer for doing more editing and stuff. I might end up throwing a 580 and building her a computer, but either way I am dismantling this rig. I'm going to keep the 470s, keep the 570s, but yeah, my 580s have just not done me well. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because it's a mixed rig, maybe because it's not. If you guys want to get into contact and are interested, this is the XFX, that's the, I believe it's the GTS card, Sapphire Nitro Plus, and then I believe what, Armor Mark II. Just comment or message me on Discord if you're interested in those cards. Also have a Sapphire 560 and a XFX 560. Those are both 4 gig cards. So yeah, my friend was asking me, he's wanting to build a rig, so I figured I'd go ahead and pull this out and show him what the Sapphire Nitro was. That's what I was kind of leaning him towards, to be a good, 1080p gaming card. You know what? I'm not going to be able to pull that out because it's actually screwed in. I actually did a good job and screwed that card in. Let me see if I got my... Yes, I do. My trusty Allen wrench. Now, let's kind of move this back. This whole rig. There we go. Look at that. Alright, so now I can get back here. Maybe we can unbolt this thing. Just need to loosen these up. Alright, so that one's loose. Now I need to loosen this one up. Bam. Okay. Alrighty. So, how's everybody else doing this evening? If Brandon has given up, no, dude, I'm not giving up. I'm just giving up on this rig. This one is the one that's giving me all my problems. And I'm gonna turn this into a 1060 rig because you guys know how much I love my 1060s. Those are my favorite cards out of all of them. Trying to do this one-handed is not. It's not my strongest point here. Let me see here. Oh, I dropped it. I dropped my phone. Sorry about that. I didn't drop the card though, so we're all good. Okay. Bam. So I got the card out. Look at that. This is going to be an awesome little card for doing some 1080p gaming. See if I can't set it up and... There we go. And I never BIOS modded. I believe I didn't BIOS mod this one, and I didn't BIOS mod the Mark II. I did BIOS mod the XFX. No, I didn't actually. I believe all these 580s would actually get like 30 mega hash without actually a BIOS mod. These were awesome cards. So yeah, if you're watching Billy, this is a cool card. That's the one. That's my buddy that we're actually going to be building him like a Ryzen 7 budget 1080p gaming streaming kind of setup. I don't know. I'll show him also this card. He might be interested in that, but in my opinion, these Nitro Pluses are beautiful cards. Beautiful cards. I got some more Sapphires up there, but I just was not a good mining card. It would go like every 5 hours and then restart. It could be potentially that the 560s were giving me the issues. I don't know. Every time I mix cards like that, I always get issues. But did want to show off. We got the 1052 gigs over here churning away on some Aeon, and they're all running off of a single 500 watt power supply. Look at that, 6 1050s over here killing it. People ask me if I would buy more 1050s. I would say absolutely not, unless you're buying these things for like $20 a card, because they just don't make enough money. The only reason I have mine still is because mine have ROI. They've paid for themselves like 4 times over, and I want to generate some Aeon, so that's how I'm generating Aeon. The AMD stuff, once I'm done here, I'm going to slide this back. I'm going to get those cards out of there, and I'm going to put the AMD back on Ethereum. And I'll have to move this rig over to here because I want NVIDIA on this side, AMD on this side. That means I guess I'll need a third AMD rig. So guys, comment down below, what should we do for our next AMD rig? Should we go and try to build out maybe a Vega Radeon 7? Obviously I won't be able to afford to do a full rig at one time, but I could set up the next rig and set up, you know, one card and kind of build my way up, kind of like I've done in the past. But I don't want to do any more RX cards. RX 560s, 570s, 580s, all that stuff, in my opinion, not worth buying for the future. NVIDIA is a much better option, but I'm looking at the newer AMD stuff, and I don't know. I'm scared, guys. I'm scared because I don't know what to buy. But in the meantime, I think 2 1060 rigs, 1050 rig, got the 1080s, 1070s, and stuff downstairs on the CudoMiner. And then 2 rigs of RX cards, and then the third AMD rig. I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. And yeah, so a little bit of behind the scenes Brandoncoin action right here. Sorry I wasn't interacting with the live chat very much. This was just more or less a way for me to get the video and get it up and out in a timely manner. So thank y'all for tuning in. If you did tune in, we will be back to our normal regular live streams Monday through Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Soda LA Skoda actually said maybe wait for Navi. You know what? That might end up being the third AMD mining rig is Navi, because I want all this is going to be set up and moved over into my new house, which is about a month and a half away. But I want, you know, 3 NVIDIA, 3 AMD, because it's all gonna fit in one little like enclosed area where we're gonna pump air through it. Anyway, I'll get all into my designs and that kind of stuff later. Thank you guys for tuning in, and yeah, we'll catch you on the flip side. So hold on, let me rotate the camera around so I can give y'all a formal goodbye. Oh, there you are. What up? What up? And some people are still asking, like, do I still have an AC, or do I run AC in this room? There is the AC unit. It is off. I do not run AC in this room because, if you'll flip over here, I still have these 2 pipes that pull heat out of this room, kind of pull it from this top level. The first pipe is on a timer that kicks on in the morning and cuts off in the evening, so it pumps the heat out. And then this other one is plugged in, and I have a little smart plug that I can turn it on and off to get more airflow or less airflow depending on if downstairs is hot or cold. I was thinking about putting it on like a thermo switch and maybe setting up the room to be more permanent, but I'm about to move, so there's no reason for me to make it more permanent. And everybody that loves boxes, bam, there's boxes. Oh, I saw somebody comment and said, what miner operating system do I use? If you notice, I got USB stick, USB stick, USB stick, USB stick. I run all my operating systems off of USB sticks, and the operating system I run is Simple Miner OS. So yeah, let me turn this live stream off so that way I can push everything back and plug everything back in. But thank you guys for tuning in. I know I can jabber on forever. So y'all have a good weekend. I'll be back Monday.